Howdy folks, Adrian here. Welcome back to this channel for a quick midweek MMO news drop video. Let's start things off with some big news coming out of ArenaNet today. The studio has confirmed in a website post that they are indeed working on a brand new expansion for Guild Wars 2, the game's third overall since Phantasy released back in 2017. While the announcement comes with only this piece of concept art, ArenaNet does not have anything else to mention with regard to features, development timeline, and release date, so all we can do is speculate about what's coming next. As for where we're headed to, take a good look at the concept art and share your thoughts in the comment section down below. As far as I know, it's what majority of you have been asking for. Also, what new features would you like to see the expansion come with? Heart of Thorns introduced gliding, Phantasy brought us mounts, which was fantastic, so it'll be interesting to see what else they introduce into the MMORPG. Now, the web post also goes on to highlight all the key content updates in its roadmap for Q2 2020, and right after next week's Visions of the Past update, all players can look forward to the return of the Super Adventure Box Festival and the Dragon Bash event in the summer. In the PvE front, we'll get Episode 3 of the Icebrood Saga, and we're apparently leaving the cold Shiver Peaks to head farther west to the Woodland Cascades where it's much warmer, and the map will have that world versus world push and pull mechanics, which was already hinted at. There's also the return of PvE community-wide events, which we saw plenty of in 2019, which will definitely give players a reason to PvE and farm metas or bosses in between all the new content. For PvP and World vs. World, legendary trinkets are coming, as is the return of the Tournament of Legends at the start of summer. Up next, Final Fantasy XIV has deployed patch 5.21 this week, and the key highlight here are the updates to the Ishgardian Restoration content. There's a bunch of new side quests for all you Warriors of Light and Darkness to chew through, on top of brand new housing items, emotes, mounts, new parasols, and of course system and battle tweaks to boot. Check out the full patch notes, link down below. Phantasy Star Online 2, the Japanese MMORPG that sure as hell took its time to make it to the West, has announced its North American open beta date for the Xbox One console. Happening on March 17th, players are welcome back to check out the content once again, and you can start downloading the client the day before on the 16th. The open beta contains the full episodes from 1 to 3, and upon logging in for the first time, players will receive a variety of weapons including swords, assault rifles, and other consumables to help you along the way. Now, the controversial thing is, Sega has confirmed that all progress will indeed carry over until the game launches. So if you plan to play the game, you might as well get a head start in the open beta. You can sign up for it on the Microsoft Store. Link to more info can be found in the pinned comment. Now let's get on to some newish MMO titles across the genre that's got news for us. First up is Dredd Lands. This is an online turn-based tactics MMO set in the post-apocalyptic future, where you control a squad of wastelanders, battle your way through the game's PvE campaign in 2 modes, solo or co-op, and when you're done getting all the best gear, tactic cards, and other RPG progression goodies, you can then take on other players in PvP. In short, think of the game as Fallout meets XCOM with some online fun thrown in. The game has been officially released on Steam, and regional pricing may vary for you, but for me it's about $30. I think calling this an MMO is a bit of a stretch, but if you're into tactics and turn-based squad stuff, check it out and let us know if it's any good. Another highly questionable tagged MMO is World of Conquerors Origins, that's finally launched on Steam after its early access period last month. This is an RTS MMO, a sequel in its own series of games that players take on the role of commander, choose from 3 fantasy races, you build your empire, train units, gather resources, and fight other players in alliances. Your typical browser game really that's also free, which means you can expect some sort of scummy monetization found within. Don't take my word for it, check out the reviews on Steam before you download the game. And that's all for now, folks. Stay tuned for the weekend news drop, which contains more good stuff and a few other things coming your way. In the meantime, stay safe, hail and hearty, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hit the like button for the love of MMOs, and hey, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on that bell icon to get notified whenever a new video goes up. Once again, I'm Adrian, and I thank you for watching.